I know a lot of people weren't here. At the beginning of the tournament, I was talking about, about how I was surprised that Erik signed up today. Because Erik just played in DreamHack. Erik didn't have the best time, but, he did his best, and he's still in DreamHack. And I was just very surprised that he signed up. I was like, yo, I'm sure he's probably tired. I don't know if he's going to be playing at his best. I don't know if maybe he wants to save some builds for DreamHack tomorrow. And this man right here, spawning in the top right-hand corner, it's commonplace now when it comes to our Latin American players, man. All three of them spawning in the top right-hand corner of Oxide LE. Being a being a little bit inebriated, having a couple of drinks after DreamHack, maybe a little bit tipsy, maybe. We have the Brazilian Zerg. He's red, representing the CranKy Ducklings. It is Erik. You may be drinking currently, and spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Oxide LE. We have the Brazilian TerraN. He's blue. It is TerraN. So Erik's having fun. Oh god. He's like, forgive me. I may have, cracked a couple open after DreamHack. Just to relax, just to let loose. And yeah, we'll see what he's gonna do here. Because I do not expect standard games. I do not expect macro games. Also, shout out to Luis Henrik in the chat. Apparently, TerraN has been practicing with TvZ, which would make a lot of sense. TerraN and TvZ actually do reside in the same time zone. They are both in Europe, so it would be really easy for them to organize practice sessions and work together. So that's pretty cool to hear. Very cool. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh god. Apparently TerraN doesn't know why it's called TerraN. There you go. We heard it here first. As TerraN, he's opening up pretty standard so far. We have a Reaper opening followed by a Marine. Everything is pretty normal. We do have, Erik headed towards that third hatchery. Honestly, a little bit surprised. But here we go. So, for those of you who know how Erik plays, he loves going for roach pushes. And there it is. We have a roach warren. I would be surprised if Erik drones up too much from here. Erik may have let me know that he's going to go for a couple of all-ins. So that's what we're going to get. Yo, TerraN is taking no chances, by the way. TerraN went for an SCV scout. He is going for a Reaper scout, but immediately going for a Rax. Sorry, for a bunker. Playing very safe here. Meanwhile, Roach Warren is on the way. TerraN does scout the third base, which is pretty normal. Everything looks pretty up and up at the moment. We'll see if TerraN can get into the main base though. At the moment, he is being pushed away by a queen. There is an Overlord above the ramp, so this queen here can reposition. Roaches are on the way. No more drones being produced, by the way, from Erik. Meanwhile, Lings do get into almost into the main base. Just being as annoying as possible. And here come the roaches. They show themselves. TerraN knows. Now what's TerraN's response as we have a massive roach all-in coming across the map from Erik. TerraN, he's aware. He's going to switch. He's going to try and get some Banshees out. But are the Banshees going to be in time? Oh boy, oh boy. Well, here we go. Hellions, they aren't going to do too well here. We'll see if Erik waits and gets a couple of Ravagers, or if he just commits to these roaches. At the same time, I'm honestly pretty surprised. Erik is droning up. Yo, okay. We'll see how much damage these roaches can get done. Again, only a single Marine in this bunker. Oh my god. TerraN forced to pull all of his drones into his main. And the roaches are going to find a lot of damage here, right? They're going to be able to take down the depots, the bunkers, force a lift off. They're not going to find much more than that, though, because the Banshee does come out in time. At the same time, yo, the Hellions, they find a lot of damage across the map. 11 drones go down. There's only queens to defend. Erik was being far too greedy. He was doing nothing but drone up, and he lost so many workers as a result. Meanwhile, roaches did break into the main base. Can they get Cloak? Cloak! Oh, can he get it? It's so close to finishing. It looks like he will get it. No repair. Cloak is denied. Massive pick off there for Erik. It looks like obviously these roaches will be cleaned up, but damage was done. Of course, this means no Cloak for the Banshee and no additional Banshees either. So Erik is going to be feeling a lot safer at home. He did still take a lot of damage to those Hellions, but he is still well ahead in the worker count. I love this from Fernando. Today we find out that drunk Erik is a macro god. It's possible. It's very possible. Oh boy. As at the moment, TerraN, yeah, he's just going straight into a third base, which I do appreciate. It makes a lot of sense. TerraN, he knows he's behind economically. He has to catch up, and he is throwing down that CC. Meanwhile, just working on the rest of his production. I imagine he feels relatively safe because he knows that Erik, he's just going to be droning up behind this, so he's not under threat of another all-in. If there was a second wave, I do think that Erik may have just won the game, to be honest, because there's nothing here. But yeah, Erik, he's just transitioning into a more macro-oriented game from here. Meanwhile, the Banshee is going... Oh, sorry, I thought the Banshee was going across the map. Never mind. As the Banshee was taken out, I imagine, by the Queens. The Viking is being as annoying as possible, but yeah, like we got 1-1 on the way, we got a Lair on the way. I imagine the Lair is going to be for Roach speed, and Erik is just going to commit to Roach Ravager, as he typically does. We have seen Erik go Lingbane Muta before. Even during DreamHack, he went Lingbane Muta on one of the maps. But his preferred style is Roach Ravager. It is his bread and butter to eventually get into Lurkers as well. And I imagine he's going to be looking to play that style here. Obviously, he can look to try and hit a 1-1 timing. We'll keep an eye on whether he takes a fourth base. He should be getting one by now, which is why I'm a little bit concerned. That's the fourth hatchery. Oh, there we go. There we go. It is on the way. Meanwhile, at the same time, here comes a couple of drops. The creep spread is decent. You know, we have a couple of queens here, but there aren't many overlords due to this Viking. So TerraN can just dive straight in and he won't be scouted until he's in the main. And we'll see how good the reaction time is here from Erik as the drop comes in. Roaches, please. Roaches. There we go. He reacts. But the drop is here. Immediately, Erik does pull away. It looks like he's trying to keep as many workers as he can alive. Only loses 2 drones for now. And it looks like he does push the drop away. Meanwhile, we got some more drops here headed towards the third base of Erik. Oh boy, TerraN being incredibly active right now. And we'll see if Erik has enough. What I'm a little bit concerned about is that Erik, he's just relying on nothing but roaches. He does have a wave of lings on the way, which is huge, but he doesn't have any banelings, he doesn't have any ravagers. Oh, but he does split up his army. He does have eyes on both drops. This drop here spreading a lot of creep, but the queens are still alive to respread that creep. Meanwhile, drop goes into the main, but lings are here ready and waiting. At the same time, looks like these roaches were able to push away this drop, and it also gets intercepted by these roaches. Yo, Erik, he's all over the place. Able to keep up with TerraN. Or can he? TerraN, he tries to go in, but yeah, Erik has eyes on it. He is being chased away. Oh, he does commit to the drop in the main base. Can he get the queen? He's trying to focus it down, and it looks like the queen will fall. Ooh, and so will all the lings. Meanwhile, at the same time, we have another drop here in the third, but it does get cleaned up. Spine even gets taken down. I mean, Spore. Oh god, and now the fourth is completely exposed. These drops are starting to deal with, they're starting to pay for themselves. Oh, I say that as one of the medevacs does get picked off. Erik has no vision. No, Erik has no vision here, and here comes the drop to get a couple more drones. There are roaches popping out just barely in time, but again, Erik, he's losing workers. But this entire time, Erik, he's just been amassing this massive Roach Ravager army. Look at the supply. He's just almost close to maxing out. TerraN, he actually has nothing here to defend his third, and his production is under threat as well. With a random factory, as thankfully the production does tank a lot of those shots. The majority of the SCVs are able to evacuate, but he will lose everything here at his third base. TerraN focusing a little bit too much on those drops. To be fair, he had to, right? Like, he had a really rough start to the game where his economy was heavily impacted, and he was close to getting back into it. He is close, right? The worker counts are looking pretty similar. He has a 4th CC. Ooh, and Erik does not have high ground vision. If he did, or I mean, he kind of does. He has to get a little bit closer. He could bile down these tanks, but he does back off. Today in the ESL broadcast, I find out that CranKy has a professional team. Yes, El TerraN Azul. Yes, of course, of course. Meanwhile, ooh, the Liberator does show up. It will be cleaned up, but again, a lot of drones are falling. The drop goes back into the main base. Ay, ay, ay. Erik, he's so stubborn. He just doesn't want to pull back. Oh no, the drones! Erik, please! Here we go. The Roach Ravager, the Lings are going back in. Erik still has an army supply lead, but not as large as before. Oh, he's trying to bile down the CC. He almost gets it, but he doesn't. Oh god, and that drop just dealt so much damage. 16 drones went down. But yes, for those wondering, Erik is on our team. So is Ryu, who's also in the tournament. So is Neo, who was in the tournament but was taken out in a bit of a team kill. Meanwhile, oh god, the queens are falling here. A lot of damage being done here at the 4th base of Erik. I mean, he finally responds, but he's losing a lot of workers. At the same time, we do see a bit of a counterattack, but there are plenty of Marines here to clean this up. TerraN, he's closing the gap. We're equal in worker counts, and that's disastrous right now. And again, Erik just does not have vision here. He does not have vision. He doesn't see. God. I mean, Erik, he did work on his infestation bit. He is trying to get a couple of infestors out. These tanks are left exposed, so they do go down. Meanwhile, biles do land on some of these liberators. Erik, I do believe he's trading better here, but he needs to work on his drone count because his drone count is suffering. At the same time, there was a bit of a roach run by, but it was cleaned up. Yo, Erik continuing to reinforce here. Infestors have arrived. At the same time, we have a double drop, one at the 4th and one in the main. Looks like the one in the main may be cleaned up because there aren't too many Marines here, but the 4th will fall. Ooh, Erik scans. He confirms there isn't a 4th here to the top left. He's feeling good about himself. The base is forced to be lifted up, but again, TerraN, he's still on 3 bases. Like, he's still perfectly fine. Meanwhile, oh my god, this drop still continuing to deal damage. Erik really being punished by his lack of anti-air. Like, this is really smart by TerraN. This is how you want to play when your opponent avoids mutas, when your opponent avoids hydras, right? There's no anti-air, so you can just drop all over the place, or even siege up all over the place. It's so much more difficult for Erik to deal with all of that. This is still kind of close because, again, TerraN is only on 3 bases, but and TerraN is losing a lot. Every time they fight, TerraN loses liberators, he loses tanks. So because of that, this is closer than it otherwise would have been. Meanwhile, this is an awful place to fight. Erik, don't go in. Okay, he does dive in. Oh my god, into a choke point. He's forced back, but he does bow down one of these tanks. I would love it if Erik tries to force down these rocks. Instead, Erik does back off, working on that expansion. Double expanding, I love it. He does need these bases up and running. He needs workers. He's currently down in workers compared to his TerraN opponents. Just really struggling to deal with everything that's been happening. The liberators, the drops. But I love this because what he's doing is he's just keeping TerraN on 3 bases. He's keeping TerraN manageable for now. For now. God, meanwhile, here come the Vipers. They want some of those abducts on the tanks. Or even blinding clouds. Oh my god, the Viper taking a lot of damage there. One Viper gets picked off. Erik, please. Behind this, Erik is droning up, but he's still down in workers. But again, this is so important. Denying the base. Dealing whatever damage he can to it. But once again, we do have a drop coming across the map. Ooh, solid fungals on the medevacs, even a power bomb as well. So Erik does trade nicely, but we have another drop here at the 4th base. Oh god. Now the parasitic bomb does land. Meanwhile, that drop, it looks like it will get a kill on this hatchery. Erik, he just doesn't have any vision here. He needs overlords. He needs to deal with this Viking, really. This Viking has been here this entire game. It's crazy. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. If only Erik threw down, or even I guess a power bomb would help, right? Parasitic bomb, whatever it takes, just with some extra vision. Meanwhile, TerraN once again forced on 3 bases. Ooh, nice Biles, almost gets the CC. Does joink a tank. At the same time, the Liberator is across the map. Ooh, the Biles missed the tank. Double Liberator, just clearing out an entire Mineral Lion. Erik, he's just really struggling to keep up with this. Like, it's been happening the entire game, and I feel like I'm just gonna keep saying it because these Liberators are just dealing so much damage. Unfortunately, there's only 1 spore here. Get more spores, papi! Erik, please! He's getting close to maxed out. TerraN's still trying to get this base up and running. The scan gets used. We do have the Liberators repositioning. And this is scary because right now TerraN is double expanding. And if he gets one of these up, it's going to be over. Oh my god, the EMPs land on the Vipers. No more ducks, not just the Vipers, but also the Infestors. Ay. No spellcasters here for Erik. He's going to be forced back to regather that energy. And now is a beautiful moment for TerraN to get these expansions up and running. Erik does deny one of them, and Erik does see the other. And finally, because Erik has been forced back, he is getting that Hydra Den. He is starting to work on his Hydras and Lurkers. It took him 20 minutes, but he's getting there. But will he though? Because another drop here at the 4th base. Ooh, the CC gets biled down. Nicely done. But again, he loses everything here across the map. This could be GG, by the way. 30 workers have gone down. That's far too much damage to come back from. The base will fall as well. These drops have just been winning TerraN the game. And now he goes all the way into the main base. The queens will fall, the drones will fall. Erik, he's trying to go back and keep up. No, he's not. He's just he's pushing out again. Which I guess is understandable. He's hoping his reinforcements can clean everything up, and maybe they can, but that hive is close to falling. Oh my god, is the hive gonna fall? Is it gonna fall? It looks like it won't fall. At the same time, Erik does go for that counterattack. It looks like he may get the base. Can he get it? Can he get it? He gets it. Was it worth it? That's the question. Erik just lost a hatchery and 40 drones. And he's gonna lose more. Erik needs to defend, mate. Oh my god, he catches some medevacs, does bile them down, but this drop. Okay, the roaches, they do show up here. A couple of parasitic bombs get thrown down on the medevacs. It looks like the roaches will be able to clean this up finally. But Erik, he's down to 28 workers. 28. And TerraN, he's still got an ace up his sleeve. That ace is his main base. He floats his main over to that third, fourth even. And Erik needs to stop this, and I don't know if he can. God, how good are the EMPs going to be? One goes falls. Ooh, snipe, not an EMP. Ooh, a bit of a mistake there from TerraN. The fungals do land. Here comes Erik looking to try and break the TerraN defenses. Boys are forced off the line. TerraN, he's in a desperate situation right now. More fungals are landing. And it looks like despite all the damage that Erik has sustained, just because of the fact that TerraN has been stuck on 3 bases, like, Erik is doing this. He's getting the CC. One more bile. Uno más. No. Ay, one more bile. He could have done it. He could still do it. Yo, the tanks are falling. Here come the Ravagers. Get the biles of the CC. He chooses the tank instead. I respect it. Ooh, EMP does land on the infestors. No more fungals. CC has landed once again. Yo, Erik is continuing to reinforce. And it looks like Erik, he may be able to take this. Blinding clouds on the tank. The CC falls. GG, and Erik takes game number 1. Mate, who needs drones? Who needs them? Who needs drones? Who needs bases? Not Erik. You just need Roach Ravager. That's it, mate. Wow. GG, well played. Erik takes game number 1 in this best of 3 series. Mate, this is the best of 3. And and apparently I have a co-caster. Maybe? We'll find out. So I just check the voice channels. And oh, welcome to the stream, El Padrino of StarCraft himself. Welcome, Darking, to Copa Hyperion.
What am I doing here again?
What are you doing here? I just randomly got a message, yo, get me in. Okay, let's go.
Why? Because you earlier told me that you asked me if I wanted to cast today.
Yeah, I said, mate, exclamation mark Funada Vortex. I asked if you wanted to join for the semis. This isn't even the semis. And these 2 players are playing against each other, mate.
Wait, this is not the semis? What am I doing here?
Oh my god, did you watch game 1?
I only watched the tail end of it. Okay. I watched a good EMP by TerraN, and then I think he lost anyway.
Yeah.
That's all I watched.
It was TerraN killed like 100 workers that game, and Erik didn't even care. But go for it, mate.
Okay, welcome everyone. Welcome to the second map of this best of 3 series. I'm spawning here in the top right-hand corner of the map. We have the Brazilian TerraN.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of 2000 Atmospheres LE, we have the Blue Zerg player representing the CranKy Ducklings. It is Erik.
Mate. I do feel that even since you got Erik and Neo and Rio into your team, they got harder brackets on every tournament that they play.
I mean, Erik and TerraN, they just keep facing off against each other. And fun fact, Erik, he's been drinking.
Oh god. Also as well.
Yeah. Maybe that's what he needed. Like, he's been having a hard time against TerraN even in DreamHack, but maybe drunk Erik is the better Erik. I don't know.
Is that what they've been doing with your salary light? You know?
Yes.
Are you making more chaos fate in the region? Is that what you want?
That's not what I wanted, but that's what's happening. Feels feels bad, man. Oh god. Ay. Ryu also messaged me when the tournament started. He wasn't drinking alcohol, but he was drinking a lot of energy drinks. So he's like really hyper.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that Ryu was very quote unquote drugged and that Neo was hangover.
Yes.
Okay, you need now to find a sponsorship with an alcohol company or something.
No, that
just
would be
make sure
worst.
that all your players are over 18 and you'll be fine.
Let's go. Let's get that Corona sponsorship or something. Let's go. Oh god. Ay. But yeah, as a bit of a recap, if you didn't watch the previous game, TerraN was doing a lot of economic damage. A lot. He just kept dropping. He kept using liberators. He was just decimating just entire mineral lands and killing hatcheries. But despite all of that, Erik just was trading so efficiently with his Roach Ravager and his Infestors and his Vipers, and he just kept TerraN on 3 bases. He never let TerraN expand.
Was TerraN playing Bio, I assume?
Yes.
I'm surprised about how good those engagement for Erik were then, because it's not easy to make good trades with Josh Ravager versus full Bio.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, Erik would dip in, buy all the tanks, and then leave. You know, he would never really commit to a head-on fight unless he had Infestors or Vipers with Blinding Cloud and stuff like that.
I mean, Erik beat TerraN yesterday finally in DreamHack, so he's probably feeling really good right now and can do anything and get ahead with it.
That's probably what he's thinking right now. May not be his best thinking, but you know, that's what's happening.
That's what's happening. And yeah, mate, and so far this game, it looks like a pretty standard opening for both players. Erik going for the 3 bases. Apparently, he doesn't have a Roach Warrior, does he? No, he does not. But only Zerlings for now. And TerraN is doing the usual Reaper expand into some Hellions with the Reaper to harass, and then just trying to go from there. He's going Bio again. He's going for the quick steam. So maybe we'll see a Medivac drops sometime soon.
Yeah, I would imagine so. As you said, this is very standard from both players. I'm honestly very surprised that Erik, he is deciding to go Ling Bane this game. There we go. There's the Baneley Nest. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Spire as well. So yeah, it's a bit more rare that we see Erik go for something other than Roach Ravager, but I appreciate it. You know, he's mixing things up.
Yes, keeping us all entertained, of course.
Exactly.
Mate, speaking of entertained, did you see today's announcement?
Of course, man. Of course. Who hasn't seen today's announcement, mate?
Mate, a live game, am I right?
Honestly, so there were some things that we expected, right? We knew that there was going to be support for maps and TLMC was going to come back. But what I did not expect, and for me, the biggest announcement was that they're expanding the prize pool for the ESL Open Cups.
Yeah, mate, that's huge, mate. That's top 8 getting paid. That's a lot. That is going to make a lot of difference for your average player playing in this tournament.
Oh, yeah.
I can play ESL Asia just to see if I can get a random lucky bracket and just make top 8.
I'm going to message all the Southeast Asian players for ESL Asia because ESL Asia brackets are notoriously small, so there's a big chance there. Meanwhile, this drop is dealing a lot of damage. All the lanes were cleaned up. There were no bailings whatsoever for Erik.
Yes, all the queens also went down as well, and mate, these Marines are still alive.
Exactly.
They're going to clean this Zerlin, they're going to clean this queen, and there go the drones. They're going for the drones now.
This could be game-ending damage, depending on how many drones they get. The drones, oh my god, they're starting to fall. Thankfully, there are a couple of lings, and they do push TerraN away, but that was so inefficient for Erik, and that is what happens when you don't have banelings.
Yeah, man, he lost a lot of supplies for only like a few Hellions and a few Marines. Like that was incredibly more damage than I expected this to do.
Exactly. I mean, look at the units lost. Like, look at how many minerals Erik has lost there trying to defend. Thankfully, he did defend, and, you know, he's working on Baneling's speed. Like, the upgrades are on point, but, like, where are the Banelings? This is just pure Ling. What's going on?
Now, Erik trying to go for damage. There's nothing here to stop these Lings.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, he's trying to get the CC. Up! Sorry, factory.
He gets it. He cancels it. Yeah, 5 workers kills as revenge for the 5 workers that TerraN got in his earlier engagement. So as far as economy goes, they're pretty even. The question is, when will Erik transition to something other than links?
Yeah, Erik is being very greedy right now. Like, he's conserving all of his gas. And I was talking about Lingbane Muta. It looks like he wants to go straight into Ultras. Like, he's just going Lingbane. He already has the Infestation bit to get into a Hive. And because he's focusing so much on these upgrades, like, he could go into Ultras. Oh my god.
Another setting run by, they're doing a decent amount of damage, 10 workers killed by now. That was pretty decent, especially because it was only selling, but here comes TerraN with his own counter-attack.
Exactly.
The Banelings are ready.
The Banelings are ready.
Banelings are almost ready.
Yeah, Baneling speed is done. Oh, the splits are pretty decent. This is going to be enough.
He probably is with the Zergling's reinforcement, but yeah, that was good for Erik overall, because TerraN did not do as much damage as Erik did previously. So yeah, I would put currently, like, they're pretty even, but I would put Erik a little bit ahead.
Honestly, that was, like, very lucky from Erik. Like, those Banelings finished up just in time. Like, before those Marines got into the mineral line. Like, that was very close, but Erik was just able to do it. And there it is. Hive is on the way. Like, no Hydroden, no Spire, no Infestors either. So, this is great from Erik. Dark loves to play this style. It's very risky, and you are very vulnerable to drops, because, again, Erik doesn't have Hydras or Mutas. Like, he cannot stop these drops. Like, nothing shoots up. But TerraN has been stuck at home for the most part. Like, that, there's a reason why these drops have been dealing so much damage.
I love this for Erik. He's going for a Niles.
Oh god, oh god.
TerraN, is he going to snipe the base?
Oh,
He focuses it. Yes, he got it. He got it, and just get out.
exactly. And again, the drop just goes straight into the main base. He is not done with how much damage he will do. And he also spots the Hive. I mean, sure, the Lings get us around, but they just pick up and they just they just keep going.
Oh god, they're going to cancel again the 4th base, the 5th base.
Yeah.
They do.
Another canceling. TerraN, he can just keep doing this. He can just keep picking up and keep going. You know, again, this is the big weakness of what Erik is going for. There it is. The Ultra Cavern is on the way, but again, he still can't shoot up.
TerraN a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Not paying attention. He lost quite a few of these Marines with a good Baneling hit. This force is not as big as it was, but he's still here, like, threatening to do damage the moment that Erik works out.
Yes. Thankfully, Erik did finally decide to expand in a different direction. So he's expanding towards the bottom right-hand side of the map. But again, like, all TerraN has to do is load up a couple more drops and just keep sending them across the map. Like, I feel like TerraN, he's missing an opportunity here. With trying to go for more drops and trying to go for multi-prong, and he's giving Erik an opportunity to do this, go for these run-bys. Got the Widowmite.
Okay, shot for the Widowmine, but meanwhile, Erik is attacking the other base. Like, this is happening.
Oh, can he get the CC? He's trying to focus it down, and he cannot.
He won't get it. But on the other side, oh, there was a planetary, so the Lynx actually managed to do not so much damage to the SCV count. I was expecting a lot more damage coming from Erik. But yeah, the good placement of it being a planetary instead of a orbital command.
Yes, and this is scary. Like, TerraN is pushing out on the map. He has a lot of Marines, a lot of Widowmines, and Erik, he's not respecting this. He's going for more counterattacks. Erik does not have a main army to fight this. He needs more time. He needs time to make his ultras. God, oh god.
Widowmines are not borrowed yet. Oh, that was a nice shot for that Widowmine.
Yeah.
Still loses a few Marines, but there's a lot of Widowmines that are finally borrowed and have not hit anything.
Exactly,
Erik needs to be very careful when engaging.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, like look at the base of TerraN.
yeah, we do have a Nidus in the main base. Damage is being done, but the problem is that Erik, he's completely cut out from this base, so all the drones will fall, and this hatchery will fall as well. Erik, the ultras are coming out. Oh, and he's going in.
The Widowman shots are decent, but they do not hit the Bailings. This is important part of this army. And oh, that last Widowman shot did hit the Bailings. Still, Erik managed to clean up TerraN here.
He did.
He haven't died down now.
Yeah, and at the same time, we had another drop here at the third base of Erik. The base did go down. The drones went down as well. Erik, he holds, and he finally has his tech, but, you know, at what cost?
Now they're in a really good position here.
Yeah, exactly. Now the drops are coming out. Like, finally, Erik, you know, he's got ultras, he's got 3-3, he's got chitinous plating. He can win a head-on-head engagement, but he also needs like an economy, you know, and it's something that he just doesn't have.
He has lost so many bases. That has been his problem in this game. Widowman drop.
God, oh god, oh god, split, baby, split! Oh god!
13 drones and 1 queen. That was a shot. 3 more drones there.
Yeah, god, so much value for only 4 Widowmines, and there's still Widowmine here as well. Looks like it may get another shot off. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
What's happening like?
It had the Widowmine, it looks like it will get another shot off, so more drones go down.
2 more drones down. Yes, Erik finally notices and I'm going to clean it, I hope.
Yeah. God.
140 supply for the third player, 200 almost max out for the TerraN player. This is looking really good for TerraN. TerraN is now going for battle cruisers.
To be fair, so there is a silver lining here in that TerraN's army honestly isn't that great against ultras. Like, because TerraN is maxed out, he doesn't have like the perfect army he needs. Like, he's lacking in liberators and ghosts. He has 2 lives but no ghosts, so Erik could win one big fight, but after that, then it's going to be scary for him.
I'm very interested in TerraN making battle cruisers. I mean, you rarely see this in such a late game.
I mean, honestly, I'm pretty sure this is for Lib range, to be honest, because again, Liberators do so well against Ultras, but we'll see if he does get the upgrade. He could just straight up go for BCs. Again, nothing shoots up, right? Like, Erik, ideally by now, you get a Spire for Corruptors and then eventually Broodlords, but Erik still hasn't gone there.
Looks like you were right, like, this is the Liberator range.
Yeah, it's just...
I am slightly disappointed.
I mean, same concept though, right? Like, Liberators do so well against Ultras, like against all of this. Like, nothing shoots up. Like, what's Erik gonna do about the libs?
But he's so much less flashy.
True.
You know, less entertaining for the masses.
This is true. Uh-oh.
Another base cancel for Erik. Nice work by TerraN there.
Yeah, like, again, like, even Dark doesn't do this. Dark, he rushes to Ultras, sure, but eventually he does, even if he doesn't get a Spire, he at least gets Vipers for parasitic bombs, you know? Like, like, something for anti-air.
Erik only saw the first half of the bot.
Oh my god. Erik, please. The only thing he really has is, like, I guess he can fungal the libs, question mark, deal some damage. Oh god.
I mean, Erik, I'm pretty sure has not seen the Liberators, right?
True.
So it's going to be a surprise for him. How many Liberators are there? There are only 2 Liberators. So I'm guessing that in the next fight, once TerraN trades some of the supply, he's going to try to go for. Here comes Erik. He has enough ultras, I think.
Yeah, exactly. The ghosts do go down, but there's not a buffer for these ultras, so it's very dangerous to push on and try and fight this army with the fungals.
Oh, nice fungal! That was a really nice fungal, a really nice flank by Erik, and look, all this bio just melts.
Exactly. And this is what I meant. Like, Erik can win the first fight, and then go with his momentum. The problem is that he's not going. And now TerraN can refine his army and actually get a good army against the Ultras.
Erik at least is trying to go for another route. He's building double Spire.
Finally.
Yeah, for those upgrades, mate.
Oh, God. I mean, it took a long time. This is going to be great for him. He can work on double upgrades. He can work on his Great Spire and upgrade at the same time. Finally get some Corruptors. So Erik, he's gotten himself back into this game. Especially with all these bases finishing up.
Yep. Now it's only a matter of time if he's able to hold them, which I probably think the new army that TerraN has.
Mm-hmm.
This Nidus is not gonna finish, unfortunately. It went just straight into the range of a Sixten.
Yeah. Feels bad, man. Oh, the ghosts! The ghosts! They're so expensive. They get fungled.
They managed to get out. There was only energy from one fungal, and now the planetary goes down, but there's nothing more here. There's only Ultalis.
Yeah.
Only Ultalis left. One planetary for basically half of the army of Erik. I mean, he did kill all those ghosts. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
So now he comes there. He has the Liberator's numbers. He's ready to push.
Exactly. And the Corruptors are not ready yet. And the EMPs were beautiful on those Infestors earlier, so they can't do anything right now. These Ultras are kind of stuck in a really rough place, and it looks like they should be cleaned up.
Even burying them.
I mean, Erik knew that they were going to die, so he's just trying to make them be as valuable as much value as possible. But here come the Libs. TerraN, he's across the map. What, or can Erik even fight this?
It's going to be really hard with so many Liberators just covering the infantry of TerraN. This is the scary part for Erik. He has mostly just settling Bailey.
Exactly, he rushes on forward. Banelings do get some decent connections. The Ultras are trying to get on top of the bio, but the Liberators are just going ham here. Every single Ultra gets picked off. Only one left. Oh no.
And there it is, mate. That was the last of Erik army, basically. Now he's waiting for his next round of units to come out, but mate, it's not going to be enough, I think.
Yeah, the Corruptors are coming out, but it's too late. The Corruptors were needed for that last fight. Maybe if there were Corruptors there, he would have been able to win that fight. But because they weren't, because they were a little bit too late, it looks like TerraN will be able to push on forward and just take this game. Just too much bio here. There are Ultras on the way. I mean, maybe Erik has a chance to clean this up. It's... Oh my god.
Nice. Is TerraN going to go back? Yes, he is going to back. He knows now that Erik
the Fungals land! Yo, the MVP Infestors, was it enough?
Probably not. I'm guessing not. So yeah, there's more infantry there.
Yeah,
he loses a few units, but the trade was good for TerraN. He kills those two Infestors. Yeah, Erik. At the end of the day, Erik only has 3 Ultralisks, a few Corruptors, and a bunch of Settlers.
Yeah, he is mining a little bit here, but again, like, he would need another base. He's not even mining that efficiently here, not mining this gas, and he desperately needs that gas. Unfortunately, his Infestors were picked off, so he has no more spellcasters. He's trying to rebuild them, but they're gonna need time to gather that energy. Erik going for a bit of a run by. Ooh, no planetary. Oh. Oof. So yeah, some damage is being done. Again, the supplies are still very close.
Yeah, very close, but the difference is in the quality of the army. Like,
Yeah.
Like, look at those Liberators. Those Liberators are making all the difference in this fight.
And I like this decision. Erik, he gives up the base. Oh god, the workers! Oh no! Ooh, he gets the ghosts.
Oh, nice fungal. He gets the goats. You get all the gods with that fungal, so no more gods here. It's only basic infantry and liberators.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, and these corruptors are getting a lot of damage. Almost every single medevac was picked off.
Yeah, so unfortunately, Erik did not manage to save the base. He loses yet another base this time. And yeah, his economy is hurting.
Oh, yo, look at all these fresh mules.
Yes, Erik is doing good damage with these early drone bites, but I feel that these are not enough compared to what Erik is suffering at the moment.
This is very true. This is very true. But again, I don't think we should underestimate like the spellcasters that were lost for TerraN. He only has one ghost left. Sure, there are a lot of liberators, but you do need more than that. And that corruptor count is getting higher. I feel like what Erik needs right now, and I'm surprised he didn't get a Greater Spire, couple of Broodlords. Yo, you can start pushing back. Like, don't even, like 4 Broodlords. Like, you don't even need that many.
Let us hope Erik realizes soon.
Yeah.
Probably not. He's building more infestors.
Has he gone in? Hold on. Okay, he does have 1-1. I was about to say, does he have any flyer upgrades? Like, did he even use his goddamn spires? He did.
Mate, you don't want one lonely spire.
This is true. They get lonely. Meanwhile, Erik has to be so careful here. He wants to try and snipe a Liberator, but he gets sniped himself.
I love it. Erik trying to do any damage that he can, but honestly, TerraN is pretty well defended. Look at the planetary. What is a planetary doing there? Good question, but it's working.
Yeah, it's working. But because of Erik's run bias, like this base here wasn't retaken. Like TerraN hasn't been able to take that new base. But this base is the most important one over on the right-hand side of the map, right? Like this is so valuable for TerraN that Erik wasn't able to stop this from going up. And it's just so well defended. Like there's missile turrets, sensor towers. Ugh.
Yeah. Overall, TerraN is in a very good position. Erik finally starting that Great Spire like.
Ooh, he knows. That tells me like in his mind it's clicked. It's like Broodlords would be really good right now. Ooh. One of the infestors does get sniped. At the same time,
he was trying to get those infestors, I believe.
Yeah, he got one of them. Meanwhile, we have another Woodmine drop here. No! Okay, he notices, reacts. Oh god, another shot!
Oh, there was a lot of setting that last Widowmine. That was a nice reaction by Erik overall, only losing 4 workers.
Yeah, but losing those lings, like, especially in a situation like this where Erik is struggling economically, like you can't trade like that. Like those lings do matter. Oh god, especially in a big fight. Like you need them to help protect those ultras. Oh,
the fungal fails, only a few units. TerraN notices in time and gets back. Meanwhile, this base is denied again. This is like the 4th time that base got denied.
Exactly. TerraN just can't mine there. Meanwhile, that Greater Spire did finish. We have a pretty big bank from Erik as well. We should see some Corruptors morphed in, hopefully, if it does cross his mind.
Unfortunately, Erik loses another base, which is exactly what he do not want.
Oh.
Nice catch.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's to use the Corruptors to destroy the planetary.
I was thinking the same thing. Like, there's not that much there, to be honest. Meanwhile, ooh, the main armies, they are bouncing off each other. 2 infestors behind this. Oh. A couple of free snipes. The ghosts are exposed.
Oh, nice EMP and all the infestors and most of the infestors, but Erik engages.
Yeah, he just pushes. Enough. It looks like he has enough Corruptors to kill the Liberators. Does he have enough on the ground? Oh god, the Ultras are going down.
It was very, very close, but I believe TerraN got the upper hand because, mate, Erik is struggling economically more than TerraN is.
Oh yeah.
So
I mean, to be fair, TerraN has one base. As I quickly check the economy, it's pretty close, to be honest, between the two of them. We have one mining base here for TerraN. Erik has kind of one, but honestly, not that much gas. He is mining a little bit more, and oh my god, the CC!
Nice catch by Erik.
God. Again, both players very low economy, very low armies because of it. TerraN does have those ghosts, but his Liberator count was reset.
Man, what a scrappy game we have in the end.
Yeah, very scrappy, very scrappy. Meanwhile, thank you so much. Shout out to Nemesis for giving us a raid. I hope you enjoyed your stream. We are here, not even in the semis, in the quarterfinals of Copa Hyperion. Oh my god, TerraN, he delays the base once again, pushing on forward. We got a lot of infestors there. Oh god, no, the infestors! Both of them get sniped.
Two infestors go down. Yeah, two infestors go down. Now this base apparently is going to go down as well. Yeah, I don't think Erin is going to contest it. Meanwhile, this chicken infestor, is he going to do a forward to the back?
Yo, he's going for it, Can he get it? Oh!
He kinda get it, but not really. TerraN moved beforehand, but I think, but even so, Erik has enough to make TerraN go back.
Yo,
he saved the base, which is important part.
The hero infestor, mate. He saw two of his brethren get sniped. He's like, nah, I got this. But yo, Erik is overextending. No, the infestors, run away, scuttle away. God.
Look at that base. How much HP? 30 HP, mate. That was like that is like one Marauder shot.
Yeah. God, Jesus.
Cannot believe he saved it.
Meanwhile, this is scary. That's a lot of ghosts, man. That's a lot of ghosts. Without a fungal, these ultras, they're so vulnerable.
Oh no, two got immediately sniped. The third almost got down as well.
Yeah. And this could be the game-winning push right here from TerraN. Like, that was a massive loss there by Erik. Erik goes for another Ling run by, again, delaying this space. But, like, what does Erik really have left? He has one Ultra left. That's all he's got. No, Infestors! They just rallied to their death.
Breathe, light, breathe.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. We have game 3 ahead of us.
We do have game 3 ahead of us, and this is still pretty close. Ultras are on the way, more Infestors are on the way. They're slowly gathering that energy. It's going to be all about the spells, right? And yo, the Corruptors come in. Erik, just make some Broodlords. You have the Corruptors, you have the money. Look at the gas. He has so much gas to work with. Takes out the CC. You can take out the Planetary.
Yeah. That's actually really huge. How many CCs does TerraN has left? Because I believe all the CCs are on the right-hand side of the map only.
Yeah. We have 2 orbitals here, 1 orbital here, another here. Yo, this base is actually pretty huge. Like, if TerraN, like, this is massive right now. TerraN getting another base. This could be it. Oh god. TerraN was close to mining out his bases, like being able to expand like this, getting those ghosts up. Oh god.
Nice changeling just blending.
Exactly. Meanwhile, TerraN's taking another base. Like, Erik can't allow this. This is TerraN winning right now, is what we're seeing. If he's able to get these bases, unless Erik is able to like double expand here towards the north and finally like take these, like Erik is just gonna be left behind.
We could. TerraN has basically given up on the top side of the map.
Yeah, like a long time ago, Erik could have expanded here, right? Like his northernmost base has been left alone for the longest time. Now, finally, TerraN, he's going for some drops, but earlier, definitely.
Right. We're finally seeing them. They're finally being built.
Yeah, I just worry that it's too late. Like, Erik has a very strong army. I just don't know how much sustainability it has, right? And like TerraN, he's pre-split. We got missile turrets everywhere.
Yeah, the main issue, man, are the ghosts. There are 12 ghosts on the map. 12 ghosts. So depending on how good those snipes are.
Oh. TerraN scans. He sees the Broodlords. He's getting ready to snipe. All the ghosts come together. That also means that they are vulnerable to a fungal. And here come the Broodlords. Here come the ghosts. The snipes. The fungals. Fungal misses.
The fungal fails.
Oh.
And the snipes are good.
Oh my god, but this fungal does not fail. Here come the ultras.
Oh my god, the studies have enough.
Oh my god, Erik may have enough. The Ling Bane is coming in. He's trying to crash with the fire. All the ghosts have fallen. Only one ghost left, and the Broodlords are still alive.
He needs to be careful because yes, the Broodlords are still alive, but there's nothing more here to protect them.
Oh, exactly, but you know what? The bottom right-hand base was killed by Lings. This center base was killed as well. TerraN, he only has one mining base left. The Broodlords! Is it enough? No, the Vikings come in! Oh my god. Oh my god, Erik, he's remaking a couple of infestors, but Vikings are on the way, mate. These Vikings are gonna clean everything up. There's only 3 corruptors.
He's targeting the base.
Yeah.
The infestor.
Oh god, he fungals.
Nice fungal on the infantry, but there's nothing here to defend the Broodlords. The Broodlords are going down.
The Broodlords are getting cleaned up by those Vikings. If only infested TerraN was still a thing. If only.
Mate, it's 41 supply versus 43. What the hell?
Yeah, and as all that was happening, the newest base of Erik went down. Erik has 0 mining right now. He has 0 economy. He has no mineral income. Oh my god, oh my god.
This is the end, like, this is the end.
Yeah, the fungal lands.
Erik cleaned the infantry, Erik cleaned the army, there's nothing left.
Yeah,
only one tank.
Now TerraN doesn't have any mining. There's a drop though. But the Broodlings can help because they're overstimmed and there's no medevac. So killing the hatchery could kill himself. Go Broodlings, go! He gets 3 Marines! He gets 4 Marines!
Mate, there are 5 Marines on the map. There's only 5 Marines on the map and there's nothing else being built by TerraN.
TerraN has no mineral income. Nothing.
TerraN has no money. He needs mules.
No one has any money. This is the only income for...
Wait, TerraN has 3 SCVs. Where are they? There's one.
There's one. There's 2. Oh my god, Erik, he's done it with Lings. Nothing but Lings. The SCVs are gonna go down.
Erik is gonna do it. TerraN has no more supplies. He only has 5 supplies. 2 Marines.
The planetary though. The planetary. These things cannot kill the planetary.
Doesn't matter. He does not need the planetary. He just needs to keep TerraN from mining, and then Erik, even if he mines little by little, he will be able to build something that can kill the planetary eventually.
Oh god, and the mules, they're intercepted. Oh, they actually get a couple in though. Marines are on the way because they're collecting minerals.
Yeah, mate, like 1 Marine, mate. There's not much problem.
Yo, 1 Marine though. What, and a medevac? Mate, that's pretty OP.
Mate, man with gun is good, but not that good.
It's pretty good, mate. So TerraN, he's gonna keep landing and keep muling, I guess, right? That's the plan.
That's the idea, but those are linked, mate.
Yo, we have an infestor though. Infestor changes everything. He can fungal. He can fungal. Hey, don't lose the infestor.
He get it.
He gets the fungal, but there are 2 more Marines.
Mate, it's only 2 Marines against like a dozen Zerlings. The Zerlings there are 22 Zerlings in the map light.
And look at that. Erik, he's been rebuilding his workers. He's rebuilding a hatchery as well.
I mean, I think Erik got it. I don't know how.
Yeah, he's got it, mate. Meanwhile, shout out to Pili for the raid. Thank you so much, Pili. As a reminder, I mean, you're in DreamHack, so it's up to you. Battle of the Americas is tomorrow. If you want to play in Battle of the Americas, oh my god, meanwhile, here come the Marines. He misses. And I think you're right. I think as long as TerraN's being cheeky, he's gonna get away with the space. There's no vision.
Oh no.
And then he can mule. Oh no. Erik, he's muling all the mules. And TerraN, mate, he's got production. He's got plenty of it. He's got plenty of gas as well. He can make ghosts. This could be GG. Oh, he got spotted. Erik sees. Erik, you need to stop it.
Not.
He's going. He's going. He leaves his infestors alone. Okay. No, Erik, you need to go. You need to stop this puppy. Go. Stop it.
There's one settling. One settling is enough. Remember, mute attack.
Mate, but a wave of Marines comes out, mate. Which is a mistake, by the way. TerraN should have made ghosts.
Yeah. Mate, it's only like 4 Marines. Relax, mate. There's not much. Believe me, as a TerraN player, I know.
Yeah. I think TerraN tunnel vision a little bit too much there because again, he has a lot of gas. Like if he got ghosts, he could do so much with that. Like, oh god. There's not enough things here, mate. Oh no. Mate,
Oh god, Erik is building one ultralisk. Mate, you laugh, but that ultralisk is very chunky, mate.
It's just a thick boy.
He's going to tag the Marine shots forever.
The ultra be wide, mate. It's. Oh, he lands the CC. Ah, the mules. He gets some mining though. He gets some minerals.
Only 2 mules. Okay, it's okay. He can make 1 Marine.
Yo, 1 Marine. We already have 10 Marines, mate.
Oh god, what we might be. Oh, Marines.
Ooh, not the best trade for Erik, to be honest. A lot of lost lings there, and they do matter.
If only the infestors were there.
If only. Erik, now he has lings borrowed at every single base to make sure.
Mate, 20 links are being built, mate. 20 links.
Oh my god, make something else. Stop making nothing but lings.
Because, mate, remember, Erik has 1 base.
Mm-hmm.
He has 1 full base that he's working on from, and he's building mutaries as well, mate. He's building everything.
Ooh,
Erik
mutas.
Being built.
Mutas are big. Meanwhile, here comes the drop. TerraN looking to try and take down one of these bases. He's zooming across the map. Yo, he could force a cancel, but Erik is not too far behind. Like, he's not too far away. Here comes the drop. Meanwhile, Erik is responding. Oh god.
Cancel. Okay, he cancels. He saves some money.
Mm-hmm.
But the mutalists are out. Now they can chase the medevac without the issue.
Yeah. The mutas are gonna win.
I'm pretty sure that the moment that TerraN sees the mutas, he's going to GG.
Yeah. There's no way. Mutas are the game winning condition here. Oh, he saw them. He sees. He's trying to escape. This is his tournament life on the line.
GG, make Erik take the series 2-0 in that incredible game.
GG, well played. That should have been the series they had at DreamHack. Oh my god, it was a 40-minute game. GG, well played. Erik does finally 2-0 TerraN. And Ryu and Jim have been waiting for 40 minutes.